You could give us your top 5 right now, and then we revisit it when you really got a chance to think about it. But off the top of your head, what would you put as your top 5?
Yeah.
Mr. Manager, you remember? Manage.
Mr. Manager.
Yo, bro, I just realized why he said that. It's like this nigga Glenn. I said manage. This nigga talking about rapping and shit. like manage.
Son.
Yep.
I'll tell you my shit. Where I was going. I wrote it down a little bit. So no order. All right, no order. So we starting off with My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, Kanye.
We share that.
Yeah, that's the best album. My favorite. After that, you gotta throw Hove in there. So we going with a little
Which Hove?
90s Hove. We going to Reasonable Doubt.
Darrell.
Reasonable Doubt. I got you.
Yo,
Trust. Then we going
Volume 3 was kind of hard too.
Volume 3.
Wait, you said the first Reasonable Doubt?
First Reasonable Doubt. I got to.
Yeah, y'all tripping.
It's
Blueprint.
Blueprint is amazing. It's amazing, but
Blueprint is
I
his
like
best
like that classic Hove, bro. Like that 90s shit, that the way he flowed, all that shit, bro.
Blueprint.
He's not hearing shit you say right now.
He like I'm not hearing nothing.
Like, I feel
All
what
right.
you're saying, but, you know, he had Heart of the City on there.
My nigga, politics is
He don't. Yeah, that's not. That's not.
politics is
But that's
usually.
not.
In the
I'm telling
heart
you,
of
he's
the
not.
city.
He's not going past Blueprint.
Where's the
Bro.
The
Drop your
ruler's
top
back.
in the
It
summer,
started off with the
drop your
ruler's
top
back.
in the summer and have that politics as usual playing, bro.
Takeover is a top 3 diss track of all time.
The break's over.
Top
nigga.
3 and it ain't 3.
Yeah, you're right.
Song Cry.
The Black Album.
The Black Album was tough, but I couldn't say top 5.
Can I
It was-
real quick? Can I throw something out? Renegade.
Yeah.
Y'all are bugging.
Yeah.
Like, what?
This is why I don't
all I
have
need.
But this is mine. This
This
is
is
my
why
top 5.
Respectfully, yours is whack.
This is why I don't even
Doubt?
have, this is why I don't even have the hip hop card. Like I don't even have the hip hop like regular, like you know how you get a gold card from the cops
Yeah.
and shit. I don't even have any card. Like you can't even give me a hip hop card. I'm sorry.
He
like,
throwing out mad classes
'cause
right now. They
if
just
you
blowing
actually-
past your
And they
head.
were all on that album.
You asked
Yeah.
me my top 5 albums, they all 5 R&B. So I'm not the person. I'm sitting back and I just want to hear this.
That nigga jigga. Like what? Like what? A
Alright,
track
alright,
like
he got hit on the Blueprint. Blueprint
with a
is
throwback jersey and a fitted. Like, come on, bro. What are you talking about?
Alright.
It's a lot. Blueprint.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
He's smoking you right now.
It's
sweating
Future
this
in
shit.
your top
If we did a
5.
verse-
This shit, he really smoking you.
If we did a versus,
Meeze,
I would
you got-
smoke you.
Meeze, you got this nigga in a 1-on-1 right now. Meeze, you up 3-0 on him right now to a game of 7. He's sweating. this
one on
shit.
one on my opinion, God.
Blueprint, bro.
All right. Let me check. All right, my next one is
Go on.
where we going? Channel Orange.
Frank Ocean?
Frank
Yes,
Ocean.
yes.
That is a fire
You feel me?
ass up. Now I
R&B,
can talk.
R&B. Now, I want to hear y'all shit too,
Oh,
bro.
I'm not in this conversation because mine are all R&B. So I
I
don't
give us
matter.
your
It's still
top
your top
5.
five,
It's
bro.
your opinion, brother.
my top 5.
I mean, it's
R&B.
cool if you want to revisit it. You can, cause I damn sure enough am.
Damn.
My top 5 albums off the top of my head, just my top 5 albums. 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. Drake, Nothing Was the Same. Chris Brown, Indigo. Usher, Confessions, and the fourth one,
I think that was 4.
the fifth one, J. Cole, Forest Hill Drive. Like I said, my list.
That's
See,
a tight list.
yeah, it is.
That's
It
a
is.
nice
It
list.
is.
Oh, all right, then let me
That's
talk
nice.
my shit then.
Yeah, that was decent. That was decent.
Shit then. Like,
Mine was Teflon Don, and then the third one I meant the fifth one I couldn't think. My bad. I'll come back. But yeah, I gave y'all top
I
4.
think a lot of us share a lot of the,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of our albums are all right around there.
all right, so let me talk my shit. then.
Nothing Was the Same, I think, was right outside. I think that's number 6 for me.
My number 6 is Kanye's debut album, College Dropout. I relate to that album so much.
But you finished school.
Oh, let's get into it then. Yeah, I finished college, but I get where he was coming from on that album. As a college graduate, I get where he's coming from.
Like,
with
you
that
would
album.
like graduation more.
How so?
No. College Drop. The reason why
That's
I
funny,
get where
though.
he was coming from. No, I get where he's coming from with College Dropout because when you're in that setting of college,
Yeah.
any college kid would tell you the number one thing that they wanted to do besides finish
Was
at
drop
one
out.
point is you wanted to drop
drop
out.
out. I get it.
That's why I say I relate to that more than thinking about dropping out was heavier on my mind than getting to graduation. That's why when you say maybe you should like graduation, I'm just saying off the mentality of the album.
Yeah.
College Dropout, because as a college kid, I contemplated dropping out more than I contemplated getting to that mark of graduation. Because at one point, college felt like a waste of time.
I get it.
That's why.
I get it.
That's why.
For me, I don't know if I agree with like I was looking for a grad. Like I don't know, college is fucking easy. Sorry, like you pick your schedule. I could wake up late. I don't have to wake up at 8 a.m. anymore. If I choose, I don't want classes on Fridays. I don't have classes on Fridays, so I take a hard class. Oh no, I'm out of here before the semester even starts. So like, I wasn't thinking about
cum laude?
Huh?
Were you a cum laude?
What the fuck is that?
Oh, okay.
Jesus, and you're a college graduate, you don't know what cum laude is?
No, what is that?
It means
Excuse
you
me.
graduated with a 3.8? 3.7 or 3.8 cum laude? It depends on your GPA.
Then you could be a summa cum laude.
Summa cum laude is 3.5?
Oh, I thought you were
summa
saying
cum laude
some
is lower?
funny shit. I didn't know that.
I thought that was
No,
higher.
magna
We
cum laude is
definitely,
the
when we heard of it, we
magna's the
definitely thought it
highest.
was some funny
Yeah,
shit.
I thought you were saying some funny shit. Nah,
One
I
of
never
our
heard it.
this girl we know graduated from college, and we just kept hearing the cum laude word, and I'm like, and I know she went to a highly Asian
My nigga,
family,
how do you even
like
use that
a
in
highly
a
Asian
sentence?
school or whatever. So I'm over there, and every person I'm hearing is a cum laude. I'm like, yo, the cum laude, that family's huge.
That's a big ass
Cum laude? How do you spell that shit?
Then I figured out what it
I
was,
was
and I
about to
was
say
like,
something
all right.
wild.
You about to say
I had to stop myself. I was trying
Stop.
to,
You're like,
you knew what I was about to say. See you.
See you. I thought it was K.
And see, that's why I said see you. Nah.
oh god.
Nah. Y'all not getting me on the pause on episode
Nah,
one. Like,
I wasn't no college. I wasn't into college.
Nah,
wasn't
bro.
No college guy,
I
man.
did the bare minimum. Like at the end of the day, you feel me? I went to school on some like cool shit. Me and my man CL, we both legit. We was doing a Brookdale thing, and then we legit just were like, yo, bro, let's go to school. Like we seeing all these niggas. Like no, seriously, that's how it went.
school. It's
You could call
crazy.
CL and ask him. Like it was like, yo, bro, let's go to school. You're like, all right, fuck it. We applied. You feel me? I applied to Rutgers. Rutgers didn't get me in.
Oh wow.
GPA was ass, but Willie P let a nigga in, so you feel me? Had to do
Rode that
what
wave.
we had
shout
to
out
do.
to Willie P.
Shout out to Willie P. And legit, we went there. So like how Willie P is, you got like, you know how Neptune got up the hill, down the hill. They asked us if we want to stay down the hill and shit, but then they told us we was too old.
Oh wow.
So
Yeah.
I don't think I have his experience with college, because from the time that I graduated high school, June 2011, I've been working in a bank since then. I went to prom knowing that my first job outside of high school is a bank teller. So what happens is I never got to experience college the way he did. So maybe that's why he's saying I wake up at 8, I get to pick my class, not go to class. If I ain't want to go to class, I'm only not going to class because I'm going to work. You get what I'm saying? My mindset when I graduated high school was I need money. I don't need an education. So no, I need an education, but my money come first. So with me, I never had the benefits of I'm gonna wake up at 8, because like I said, bro, my schedule was so wild, bro. I was taking 7:30 a.m. math classes in Brookdale.
That's wild.
I started Brookdale. I got my 2 years at Brookdale. Then I went to NJCU. So maybe his mindset on college is easy and all that. Mine wasn't, because like I said, not going to class was only a factor of me going to work. So either way, I'm doing something. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I never got the benefits of being a college kid to just wake up, play the game. If I don't want to go to class, I get my work done, this and that. Nah, then when I went to a 4-year school, at that point, I was a head teller of a bank. And now I'm a manager at 21. So I still want to party with the homies. You get what I'm saying? I still want to party with the homies. I still want to do this. I still want to do that. I'm doing all of that. Got to go to work in the morning and got to do my work. So for me, college, I thought about dropping out of college because I'm like, out of all the things in my life at this moment, that is the least thing I want to do. I wanted to party more and I wanted to work more. So for me, that goes back to why I said I contemplated dropping out of college more, because I just felt as if it wasn't necessary. And to this day, I still feel like it's not necessary. To this day.
You know what you
I got
said?
40. I got over 40 in debt. And I am one of the blessed college kids to get a good job outside of college immediately, but that wasn't because of college. That's why I say, for me, it's still not the best thing. I got this job that I work now on Wall Street because of my amount of years in banking. That had nothing to do with college.
That's what I was about to say.
They might have gave me the job over somebody else because I had a college degree, but it's literally, they say you're only, like I started working in corporate banking at 25. They're like, you already have 7 years of banking? I'm like, yeah, I started. I've been a bank manager already.
That's wild.
I used to audit. I'm auditing ATMs. I'm auditing TD Bank, Penny Arcade. I'm 21. People with master's degrees, I'm auditing their box. You gotta come talk to me if you want vacation. Like, you wanna go to Barbados? Let me make sure it's good with my schedule at 21. So for me, that's why for me, college was just like, you know what I'm saying? Now, when I have my kids gonna have the option. Like, you know, my mom was the mindset of go to college to get a high paying job. Like now, no, the mindset is if you're gonna go to college. Yeah, that's cool. But me now, nah. I feel like I wasted my time. The only benefit I got out of college was Kappa Alpha Psi, because the job that I got on the job that I did get was because of a noob. And that only happened because I went to college. But the aspect of college education, you got to think there's people like me who didn't get anything out of college, not even a frat. They got jobs, $35,000 a year, $40,000 a year, and that's double. That's your yearly salary, and that's you owe double that in debt. Nah. But that's why I love this podcast already. Because that brings into why I wanted to have a podcast with y'all, because y'all didn't do it the college way, but y'all are more successful than half the population of college. If not more successful than 5% of people that go to college. And I'm talking about all schools. I know Ivy League schools. People coming out only making, I don't know what y'all make, but I see the success of Meet the Barber. You get what I'm saying? That's why I wanted a podcast with y'all, because the perspective of y'all not going to school but still being these big time entrepreneurs, I want the world to know about that.
It's a lot of who you know also, you know?
What you mean by that?
Networking. We're in a networking age. You know, it's not like our parents were taught to work hard, you know, work a million hours, save your money, this and that. Right now, man, it's about investing. It's about talking to people. And
for me, I think it was more so growing up low income housing. Parents got a divorce. Father was in the military. Pops wanted me to go to the military, and for me, I was like, nah, that ain't it for me. You know, and then just, you know, living with my mom and my little brother, being the man of the house at such an early age, I wanted to go to school for sure. Like, I wanted to go to school for sure, but for me, it was just like, nah, I gotta get this money. Like, straight up, I gotta get this money. I gotta figure it out. I gotta make sure I can help out with these bills, and I'm gonna do it like that. So for me, you know, if there is somebody watching, like, and you do want to go to college, just push for it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Push for it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I turned out to be a great entrepreneur. My man is such a great entrepreneur, and this podcast is gonna tap all into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that brings us into the introduction of the podcast. This is From the Chair podcast. 4 perspectives, 2 different lifestyles. We brought this podcast, like Meeks just said, to give you a perspective of all different angles on all different type of subjects. This is episode 1, season 1. To the left of me, I got my guy, Darrell. To the left of him, I got Meeks.
My name's Swank, bro.
Oh, here we go. Oh, my God.
Stop the intro. We're flowing.
You just want the world to know you. All right, how about this? Let me start all over. This is my guy, Swank. This is Meeks, and this is Meeze. Gentlemen, how are you?
You see, there was nothing wrong with my name or his name, right?
I know, he put an asterisk on my shit. Like, I don't
know too many people that call you Swank.
Do you want us to call you Swank? If you want to be called
I don't know
Swank,
anyone that calls you Swank. This is self-proclaimed. I'm pretty convinced. You nicknamed yourself.
Do you want us to call you Swank?
Hey, yo, man. Yo.
I personally am never calling you Swank. I don't care how much you want me to call you Swank.
Y'all go up north, man. My name's Swank, man.
Unfortunately, here in Neptune,
Central, New Jersey,
your name is Darrell.
Bro, you know what's
Brad.
funny? But you know what's funny about names of people who, like, so I'm not going to speak for Darrell, because in high school, me and Darrell graduated together. So in high school, Darrell hung with the cooler crowd, the athletes and shit. But Darrell also had probably the most diverse group of friends I've ever seen anybody have. So Darrell was also part of my crew as much as he was part of their crew. I say that to say at Darrell's birthday dinner, Keena was there. It took me back. She said, "Hey, Glendon, how are you? You called me Glendon. That means in high school I officially became Glenn. Because now I had people who knew me as some people who were in school, freshman year. So some people knew my older sister that graduated the year right before I came. But everyone knew my brother Shaq. You know what I'm saying? So everybody, so Shaq calls me Glenn. Everyone now calls me Glenn because I'm a freshman. But if you're calling me Glendon, that means you know me from Gables Elementary or you know me from Neptune Middle School.
I didn't know your name was Glendon.
That is my real name. So when she said it, even my shorty like Glendon. Like, she don't even call me that. She like Glendon. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that, look, you see how they faces was like.
I didn't know there was a done.
Bro, done. The funniest is at Brook, bro. One day at Brook, I was taking a class with my man's Dave. The teacher's like, she's taking attendance. She's like, Glendon? He like, yo, bro, I forgot that she a name.
Yo, yeah, that's nasty.
But yeah, nah, I'm had now. I'm letting you know that now. I'm had. Everybody do know
Whatever,
me as had.
Glendon.
Nah, we ain't calling me Glenn. If you won't call me anything not had, call me Glenn.
I feel it, Glendon.
Shit. Maybe I told the wrong story.
Niggas call
Glendon.
by the whole full name now.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Bro, that's my full name. Named after my dad. So.
Oh, you a junior?
Yeah, it's deep. It's deep. Look at it.
What? Glendon Jr.?
Some true country Jamaican.
Glendon Jr.
You gotta put the accent on there.
Yeah, that's tough.
You put the accent on. Let's hear your patois.
My patois.
Let's hear this Swank story.
Swank. Feel me, you know. I can't start at college. I was throwing all them parties and shit on campus. I just told him like, yo, my name's Swank.
So you did make this name up.
Oh wow.
Oh, you been lying? I really thought.
I'm joking.
You dead ass. Don't lie. Don't lie.
Does this have anything to do with Joey Badasses?
Oh shit, come on, bro.
Oh, wait, so it came from another man too. This story gets nasty.
Why you throwing? Yo, come on.
Oh, this story gets nasty. You named yourself after another man?
Yo, I took a part of the other guy's shit.
Pause.
Pause.
Jeez.
Pause, excuse me. Yo, throw the flag, ref. Yo, get me out of here. Time out.
Tell your story.
Yo,
Just tell your story.
ain't no sub, man. They call me Swank, man.
We can revisit this after the first season.
So I have a
I'm
question
gonna be
for
full of you.
the podcast. Are y'all calling him Swank?
No.
No.
Yeah, that's fucked up, bro.
I'll call you Brad.
Yeah, I'll call you Brad.
I'll do Brad. That's about it.
Everybody do Brad, you know. That's
So you mad at your name?
That's the old name, bro.
Oh, this the Reed. This the new you. This the
I might call you Joey.
Relax.
the son of Joey. The son of Joey.
JJ.
Oh, damn! You really named yourself after another man, Brad?
Yo, relax. Yo,
Yeah,
what are y'all
bro, you're not
talking
getting
about?
called Swank. Your name is getting called Brad.
Yeah, you want to know what funny? Real funny.
More funny?
Yeah, real funny. So I was at the strippy the other night, and she was rapping and shit to me. You know, just chatting. Told her I'm Swank the barber.
He was y'all.
Roll with it, my brother. I am not mad at you, bro.
I know why he
Roll
did
with
it though.
bro. Why?
I know why he did it.
You feel me? I told her I'm
The
Swank the barber.
niggas that was at the strip was doing it. They doing it.
So she
And Shorty
rapping
probably
in the
knew
air.
that. Shorty probably knew that they was barbers and shit.
So I said, why not?
He said, "Why not just join in?"
Why not?
You was with sex with God the barber too, right?
Sex with
Who that?
who died?
That was one of the guys that you was with.
Yo, get the fuck out of here.
Yo, I'm dead serious.
I don't know who that.
In the strip club, that's his name, bro.
Oh shit.
Sex with God
Shout out
the
to
barber.
my man Trick Daddy, bro. In the strip club. AKA Ivan. His name in the strip
Trick
club
Daddy?
is Sex with God the barber.
I
That's
thought he was
calm.
chill. I was there too. I thought he was
macking,
chilling.
He was macking.
Nah.
See, no,
Nah, he was
wasn't.
chilling. He was chilling. He was chilling.
Yeah.
He was chilling, but like usually back in the day when we used to go to the strip clubs, they'd be like, "Oh, what's your name?" And he would be like, "Sex with God, the barber."
But see, and that's why this new relationship that we have with y'all is so dope to me because when I'm used to going to the strip, I'm just Salt baying my shit. I'm salt baying my shit. Yo, come here. The niggas we was in with. They doing the LeBron
powder.
The LeBron and singles.
powder.
So it's this relationship that we have now is so dope because, like I said, like now we come in the barbershop and we cool with the shop now. I'm not just cool with Mike.
Yeah,
I'm
before
not
it was
just
like,
cool with
yo,
Meeze.
what's up, bro? What's up? How's everything? This and that. Good to see you. Now it's like, my boy.
Yeah,
Like,
it's cool, and I appreciate y'all for that. And that's why I said the podcast is gonna be such success because y'all are introducing us to so much more. And let me tell y'all about that Wagyu. Let me tell y'all about the Wagyu the night before the strip. That shit is fire. That shit.
So like,
Yo,
for the
thank
people that-
y'all.
What is Wagyu for the people that don't really know? Cause like I didn't know at first when y'all mentioned that shit.
Meeks.
I think it's like Japanese beef.
It is Japanese.
It's like a Japanese.
So it's
cow.
not baby cow. Niggas
No, it's
was-
not
That
a
was a
baby
joke.
cow.
Oh shit.
That's a joke, Darrell. You didn't know you was making a joke?
Yo, bro. At first I thought niggas was eating baby cows.
Because of the ounce? No, the ounce.
Cattle.
The ounce of the ounce doesn't tell you the size of the cow. It tells you the amount of
That's manslaughter.
That's just the amount of the steak you getting.
They're killing baby cows, man.
Killing baby cows.
Thank
just
you.
for
My
your
delight.
taste, for
Thank
your
y'all because
delight.
before that for the audience that doesn't know, you can check our Instagram. You can check From the Chair podcast. We got a clip of them telling Darrell to go get the Wagyu and he says the baby cow. But the reason why I thank y'all is because I was never blessed with that gym. No disrespect to my mom or my dad. I don't even know if they know what Wagyu is. So to get a relationship with y'all and y'all telling me to go to back in the day, I go to the strip. Oh, what's this price? Like, and that's just the state. But I'm like, I am blessed now to where I'm at now financially. I'm super blessed. But I wouldn't even try the Wagyu if it didn't come recommended. So thank y'all. And I got that shit. Well, I had a little red on the plate. Everybody looking at me going like, you eating that? I cut it. I said, I fell back. I cut the whole world a piece. And I didn't know the steak, even though it's a 12 ounce, it's so rich in flavor that you can't even eat a 16 or 18 ounce of it. And I was full off of a 12 ounce. You know me, I usually get the ribeye. I usually get a ribeye because it's a lot of steak. I was about to say a boss moment, so whatever you call myself. So that's why I made that face.
We need
like
a
that.
whistle. We need a whistle.
Yeah. A help
So
whistle.
I appreciate y'all. I do appreciate y'all for that because I don't think if I ever go to a high end state, I'm only getting Wagyu.
Yo,
I can only get Wagyu
Catch
now.
was good. I wish y'all would have came, man. For real.
Catch
bro.
was a vibe.
Yo,
It was
our
good.
schedules be so crazy, bro. Like,
Schedules
Yeah.
is nasty in here, bro.
Nasty,
I told you,
bro.
weekends don't start till Sundays.
Yeah.
And then on our weekends, it's like, all right, we're playing catch up now for the rest of the week because we work like dogs.
Yeah.
We're very fortunate to have busy schedules the way that we do. Like, we're definitely not complaining. But I'd be lying if I say it don't get a little overwhelming. Especially Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
That's prime time.
That's
no life.
nothing.
And then you got then you got people then you got people
go
saying,
nasty.
yo, bro, squeeze me in, I'll throw you the 100 club.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
what about when we look at our schedule and it's just like, yo, bro, I have no more room for squeezings.
Hey,
Like, who don't want to take $100 for a cut? You feel me? For a squeezing
So,
price.
like,
But
how
it's
mu-
still like, I can't even do it.
how
right
much
now.
does that squeezing come when you don't have nothing left? And it's just like,
Oh, I
You're
can't
gonna
get
fuck
you.
your whole day up.
Yeah,
oh, so
bro.
you can't do it.
So you
gotta
gotta
think,
take
like-
a squeezing at that price.
When it's at that point where I don't even have no room for squeeze-ins because I'm already getting home by 11 o'clock, 11:30 at night
That's
to
ass.
turn around and be back in here at
And
6:30 in
and
the
it's
morning.
a weekend, so you be
If it's
tempted.
that way, and like he said, he's getting home at 11. If it like that night y'all went, my call time was 12:45.
Damn.
I didn't get home till 4 in the morning to be back in here at 7.
Golly, bro.
And that's
nasty.
that's so crazy because it's like you gotta now ask yourself, do y'all ever question is the blessing of being such successful barbers, does it outweigh the amount of time that you spend in the shop? Like, do you mind being do you like being in the shop this amount of time because you know that you are setting your future up for nothing but success?
It's a good question.
For me, I think it's a mixture of both. I like both.
Okay.
You know, just as much as I like being in here, I still do love. All right, I could jump in my car. I got this 30-minute ride. I need to think about what I got going on and prep myself for this next client that I'm about to go cut. You know what I'm saying? So or if let's say I'm flying out of town, I'm going out of town to do a haircut. So the balance for me, I think it equals out. But
Nice.
I would say personal life, shitty.
Shitty.
For me, shitty.
I started taking back a little bit during the week, especially on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, to spend more time with family, kids, and everything else, because I wasn't seeing anybody.
Right.
Damn.
You know, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it was like, come home, they're asleep, I'm falling asleep immediately, and then turn around and go right back into work the next day. Like, I have no social life. You know, like, it was bad.
Yeah.
It's bad still, but, like, it's getting better because I'm balancing it out more. And on the flip, too, you know, COVID and everything else was here. Like, it was, this last couple years, it picked up crazy at work-wise, but, like, socially, it was over.
And I like to say it like this. In our world, we call it work-life balance. How does that anytime affect your work-life balance? Like, does family ever get upset that you can't be there for them all the time?
All the time.
Wow. How do you deal with that though?
I'm still trying to figure that out.
Wow. And you've been a barber for how long?
I've been
I
cutting
like
in
when
the
you
shop
telling
since-
niggas, yeah, flex your shit.
Nah,
You've been cutting since middle school in the back.
Yeah.
I've been cutting since middle
Talk your
school.
shit.
I remember,
Meeks.
I remember
Talk your
teachers,
shit.
like, I didn't know who you were, and teachers was just talking about, oh, you like, I was about to say your government.
Nah, yeah, they used to let me cut in the back of the classrooms. After school, they would let me cut in the class.
You had like some signature shit you did back in the day too, or no? I'm
Nah,
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I might. I don't think so.
Like in the back of the cut. All right, fuck it.
No.
Okay. Teacher said some bullshit.
Yeah, she.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I had a couple teachers that I really saw that this is what I wanted to do, and they were like,
They supported it.
"You getting your schoolwork done? You know, you got your A's, so
Yeah.
go ahead." I had a book bag full of clippers every day, no books.
So you've been hustling. You've been hustling since.
I was
Right.
cutting, bro. I started cutting at like 14.
Wow.
Golly.
I worked in a barber shop my senior year in high school. I started that year in a shop in Neptune City. Then I went over and started working in Asbury by middle of that year.
How does it start though? You got to build trust.
I used to go to the barber shop and just seeing how the barbers were cutting me, I would always just nitpick and find little problems. And I'd go in the bathroom and try and fix it with a clipper or whatever. My dad was like, you might as well start cutting hair.
That's funny that your intro into barbering is like an intro to an athlete.
Yeah.
Not everybody. For example, I think they said Tim Duncan ain't start playing basketball until his like senior year of high school. Some dudes just been blessed with the gift of playing ball since they was kids.
Mm-hmm.
So like you have been blessed with the mindset of a barber since you were a kid. That's pretty dope.
You know what
That's
it is,
pretty
too,
dope.
though? I think it's all... Yes, I agree. I was one of them people, and I say it all the time, I'm very fortunate to be one of those people that just knew what they were going to do at a young age. You know, you got people that are my age now that are still like, I don't know what I'm doing in my life. You know, and they're still trying to figure it out. That's tough. But me and honestly my sister too, she does hair. We both started doing hair when we were she was 12 and I was 14. My parents were always just big on, I don't care what you do,
Be successful.
but just do it and do it fully and be the best at it.
Go all out.
Go all out. If you're gonna be a carpenter, be the best carpenter there is in this state, in this county, in this city. Just whatever you do, be the best at it. Don't go halfway. Finish it out. And I was like, all right.
So for me, I didn't like I didn't know which direction I was gonna go. I was cooking.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yo, we learned
Oh,
that
yeah.
shit. We learned that shit.
A little gym. Meeks can cook.
Meeks the chef.
Meeks
So
can
nah,
cook.
so like
Yeah.
in high school, I was
Yeah.
taking like culinary arts classes and shit,
Okay.
right? And then after that, after high school, I started working in like restaurants, hotels, the racetrack, shit like that. And then even in high school, me and my guys were always doing like music and shit. So it was just like, all right, cool, I'm fucking with the music. I'm cooking a little bit. And then it got to a point where it was like, you know what? I'm tired of coming home smelling like the kitchen. Like, so at that point, I just like went full-fledged with the managing a little bit. I got this concierge position at an assisted living. From the concierge, I started doing marketing. And then that's where the marketing background for me kicked in. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
like me being a marketer for this assisted living, no college experience, but they're looking at me like, how the fuck is he selling these units? I'm selling units for $3,000 to $7,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? Just off of me giving a tour of the facility. And people are calling like, yo, that Josh guy, yeah, I want him. Where's he at? He's the guy in marketing, right? And everybody's like, nah, he's not marketing. Like, he does concierge. So then after that, it was like, I'm traveling. I'm managing the artists. I'm doing stuff like that. I'm using the marketing background I have from the job and just from like life experiences. And it's just like we're doing tours, shows, opening up for artists, and I'm like cutting his hair in the bathroom. And then everybody's like, yo, why don't you take this serious? The girl I'm dealing with at the time was just like, yo, she bought me my first pair of clippers. When she bought me the clippers, I was like, all right, maybe I could take this shit to the next level.
Wow.
My man, the artist that I'm managing at
Fire.
the time, he gets locked. When he gets locked, it's like, yo, I don't want to work for anybody. So how am I going to figure it out? So now I'm like, you know what? If I take this marketing background that I have, I might be able to be like a celebrity guy who cuts, you know, a barber who cuts celebrities. And it was just like, fuck it, let's try it.
Right.
So now I go to Miami on a vacation. We went out there for my boy's birthday. I'm there. I bump into Adrian Broner. They see I had an Illis. At the time, I was wearing these Illis shirts. So the I in Illis was lowercase, and I put the barber pole.
I remember that.
Right. So I put the barber pole on it.
I didn't know how Meet the Barber came about. And you
That ain't got shit.
okay.
That ain't got shit.
Oh,
to
but
do
we
with
getting
it.
there though. We is getting there. Like I want to know this.
So
I want to know about the night to get y'all's frat niggas again.
So I'm in a hotel. And it's like 2-3 in the morning. We all just left the club. You know, the crowd is coming in. So I'm topping it up with this shorty, and she like, yeah, I'm waiting for my friend. I'm like, yo, but we having a set upstairs. Like, pull up. You feel me?
Yeah.
So she like, all right, cool. So we start walking to the elevator, and all you hear is, hey, yo, bitch. I'm like, who the fuck? She's like, oh no, that's him. Like giggling and shit. Now where we from, you get disrespected like that. It's like, yo, who the fuck is this?
You talking
So
That shit took me back a second. Like, I
Yeah,
want to know
yeah.
this. I got down into this story. Like, who is talking to you?
So it's Adrian. You know what I mean? Everybody knows how he is super reckless. It's Adrian calling her. Now it's Adrian and maybe 6 other people. So now you got 8 people about to get into an elevator. So she's like, oh, this is my friend I'm telling you about, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, cool. And it's 6 other dudes. I'm like, I'm not about to get on this elevator. Fuck it. Like, I'm getting on. So we get on the elevator, and that's, where I'm standing. I guess one of his bros saw, like, the back of my sweatshirt said Ellis on it. So he's like, yo, we need 12 haircuts in the morning. I'm like, all right, cool. So everybody the next morning was going jet skiing. I'm like, fuck it. What I'm going to do? Like, I really want this shot. I started hearing about him. It was a young boy that was coming to the shop named Reese at the time. So Reese pretty much put me on to who he was. I'm like, all right, cool. So I shoot the Sally's the next day. I go buy all of the tools that I need. I tweak them, get everything right. Come back to the hotel, and I'm like just twiddling my thumbs. Like, where the fuck is this thing at?
This is Adrian.
You know what I'm saying? Adrian and his crew. So they all oversleep or whatever. Don't call me. Shoot back to Jersey, get the jersey. I'm here, I'm working a couple days. I get a DM. It's one of his homeboys like, yo, sorry we didn't get the link with you, but Adrian wants you to cut his hair in Vegas. Would you fly to Vegas? We're not going to pay for your hotel. We're not going to pay for your flight. Like, pretty much if you want this opportunity, you got to pull up.
You gotta get there.
I'm looking at my pockets at the time. I'm like, fuck, how can I pull this off? The shorty I'm dealing with at the time now is like, you can't go do that. If you go do that, it's over between me and you.
Oh shit! This story getting nice. This story getting
You know what I'm
real.
saying?
Like,
So now,
that's some real shit. Like,
yeah. So
you know what I'm about to do?
But at that time, everybody's looking at Adrian. If you don't follow, if you're not a fan of boxing, you're looking at Adrian Broner like, this nigga's not Floyd Mayweather. So at the time, right? I get it, and that's why. You know, when that happened, I'm just like, fuck it, I'm taking the opportunity. So it's me and 2 other guys that I was rocking with. We shot out to Vegas, 50 business cards. One of the guys I was with, like at the time, he was just like into like music, fashion, sports, everything. Everybody's there helping me, giving out my cards or whatever. Give out the cards. Bumping to Ron Artest. Ron Artest was actually the first person that I cut. When I get there and link with Adrian, it's like, oh, okay, what's up? That's Meet the Barber. All right, cool. Yo, pleasure to meet you. All right, whatever. His boy is like, yo, actually, we're going to go with somebody else. We got another barber driving up from L.A. We're actually not going to use you. I'm like, what? So you mean to tell me I flew all the way here. I paid for all of these expenses, and I'm not gonna make any of that money back. Oh, you got me fucked up, bro.
I want to know what to do.
So me and my man, it's my man now, right? It's my man now to this day. Shout out to my man B Luck. Me and my man B Luck, we get into an argument. So me and B Luck, we arguing, we going back and forth. And Adrian's brother G at the time saw me. So G is like, after the argument, he like, yo, Barber, come here for a minute. Let me holler at you. He like, yo, I see how passionate you are about this shit. Like, give me a number. I'm gonna call you tomorrow morning. We're gonna link up. I'm like, all right, bet. But I'm like, furious. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the time, like, I'm ready to get in the ring. You get what I'm saying? So the next morning, I come downstairs. They give me some shirts. I think Adrian was fighting Paulie Malignaggi at the time. I get the shirts. I'm rocking with them all day. Adrian is like, yeah, this is my barber. Now I'm getting that love that I was looking for. You know what I mean? Damn near that warm welcome the next day, I guess, after G had already spoke to him. So I rock with him that day. End up cutting like, I want to say like 19 to maybe like 25 people. Whether it was a mustache, shape up, haircut, full haircut. It wasn't all full haircuts. And they was jacking it. Like, they loved the haircut.
Nice.
I posted the shit on social media. And at the time, Instagram was just starting to bubble. So 100 likes on Instagram in 2013-14 was some shit. It was like it was like 2,000, 3,000 today. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So at that point, that right there, that trip right there was what catapulted everything for me.
So how did that's such a that the way that your story of being a barber is fire, and yours is too. It's coming from two different perspectives. Mm-hmm. How did y'all now? Because now I understand why y'all market Meet the Barber the way y'all do, bro. In the corporate world, you're sitting in the business with all with the head office, because the way that you just told me that you marketed yourself. If you can market yourself that way, imagine how you can market a business.
Right.
So in my world, in the corporate world, you're huge. So that's why I want to know how y'all market Meet the Barber to what it is now. And shout out to Ivan at the door, man. Shout out to Meet the Barber, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Meet the Barber at the door, man.
So Meeze, when I came out here, Meeze was already like a big dog. You get what I'm saying? Like, I ain't go front. That first trip to Vegas, I wasn't the sharpest barber, but I knew how to get my skills by.
Dang.
Right? So you thinking I'm a barber in New Jersey, we're a little ahead of the game. So compared to a barber from Cincinnati, no disrespect to anybody right now, because y'all out there killing it. But at the time, I was a little more advanced than them. Yeah. So that's why they were like, oh, this is different. This is new. You know what I'm saying? But back here, he was better than me. I ain't gonna front. He was better than me.
Oh, shit.
I just knew how to market the shit. You get what I'm saying?
That's what it takes to build an empire.
And I'm coming into a barbershop where he was already the big dog. Like,
okay, Damon Hove.
You feel me? Like, I'm coming, you know what I'm saying? Like, we both. You
get the analogy, though? Okay, Damon Hove.
We both worked for, under the same person, but he took off and started doing his own thing, and I kind of fell into his shadow.
So Hove, how does it feel to be the Hove of the empire? Because you the skill. You know what I'm saying? Not no disrespect to Dame. You the skill, and Dame was, and to this day, Dame is a marketing genius still. So that's what I'm saying. Like at that time, like that's like, how does that feel that he had the marketing and he had possibly the attraction of the celebrities, but you had the skill though.
It was competition.
Talk your shit. Let's get it.
We weren't in the same shop.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We were in the same, basically the area. This area is like, who the barbers are. Everybody knows who's who in here cutting, and whoever's making noise, I'll say.
Okay.
Whoever's up and coming and this and that. He was up and coming. I was one of the main people you see in the area, but he was the one that was coming up quick. Mm-hmm. And it was Neptune? I had Neptune, and he pretty much had Asbury.
But I was coming from Red Bank, so at the time, who the fuck is he?
Yeah,
he wasn't even a known face in the area that you were cutting.
But I ain't gonna front, being a fly nigga.
Yo, Meeks talking shit, and y'all want the world to know when Meeks talking shit. Meeks talking shit, man.
It's not even that, but it's like, yo, I'm coming from, a smaller city is more. The population out here was crazy, so it's
Yeah.
just like, what the fuck is gonna make somebody want to sit in my chair? You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to the, like I ain't even, but it's just like
Okay.
Yeah.
at the time, coming into a shop where he was just there, and he was the next one up in that barber shop. Why am I gonna sit in your chair?
So that was the competition aspect.
For the audience that don't know, the perspective of From the Chair podcast is the two barbers and the two clients. So we're me and Darrell are clients of Meet the Barber. But now we the homies too. Fuck y'all talking about. We up here with them now. Fuck y'all talking about. So everybody from Neptune, fuck out of here. But everyone used to clown me. Fuck out of here. But let me talk my shit now.
Yo, he's crazy.
Shout out to Neptune, man. I love where I'm from. But we were clients of. I was flipping between still part of Meet the Barber and Mike. I was flipping between Mike and Meeze. You know what I'm saying? Because I was getting my shit pushed back. I was getting my shit pushed back all around Neptune. I just had to
Pause.
go somewhere where my mom. Ooh, whoa.
I caught one.
Pause. Yeah. Thank you, sir. But my mom was just dropping me off at any barber shop.
That was wild.
My mom was.
He said I caught one.
Yo, saying I caught one is nuts. Saying I caught. You mad as hell we caught yours at the start. You still salty, nigga. That was like 30 minutes ago. But as clients, he was really like killing the shop. No disrespect to none of the barbers at the time there. But you go in there,
Yeah.
the barbers that was in there, they had their clients. But this man, if you came in, because we talked about why the shop has dwindled in clients to an extent, but it still has the same reputation. At that time, he was like, he had a wait inside of the shop just for him. Like, it's a line of chairs. At Corrects, because they used to have the chairs in it before y'all adjusted it to the y'all used to have it around, but then it became when rest in peace on, but when Joe, y'all had the chairs in the middle. Yo, Meeks, the whole middle was all Meeks. And am I lying though? Like you can talk your shit. Like it was because I was part of the clientele. I'm like, damn, nigga, I'm sitting here watching all these niggas play Xbox. I'm just trying to get because I'm a corny nigga in the shop. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not in there dabbing everybody up. Like people come in the shop, especially y'all shop because it's love. Me, I'm just a nigga getting the cut, like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas don't know I'm doing my thing, like, but it ain't a Neptune, you feel me? But so,
I know some niggas down in DC.
you feel me? So how does that how because y'all aren't competition no more. Y'all both want to see each other win. How is Meet the Barber now with the combination of the two? Because that's an empire right now to me.
He straight. I remember the day like it was yesterday. He straight called me outside because prior to me. To us even linking up, like I said, we were competition. A lot of people from the area, you know how people are, they stir up little beef or whatever and drama, and it's like we're barbers, you know. Y'all, everybody else was, but we never really had conversations. So he just pulled up on me one day and was like, "Look, thinking about starting a shop. You want to get down? I think we could really take this area all the way over." And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." Let's do it.
Why not?
Saw the vision. It wasn't even much talk. It was like, look, you got your crazy flow, I got my crazy flow. Let's put our flows together and let's take over the area. And I was like, all right, I'm down. Let's do it.
Y'all became Meet the Barber Fraternity
What year was this, by the way?
This
Fraternity Incorporated.
Meet the Barber Fraternity
This
Incorporated.
might have been, what, 2015? 14?
Established 2015.
Established in
13,
2015. Big Brother.
Like 13, 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is around
So the
2013,
conversation
14.
probably might have been 12.
Yeah.
12?
Yeah, but I would say what connected us was my man Rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because me and Rock came from the same hood. Rock was getting his hair cut from him. You know what I'm saying?
Shoot.
So it was
Didn't know
like,
that.
yeah. So at the time, it was just like, if you really want to say, I think that might have been the glue, which even was just like, nah, go holler at him, see what he say. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
But around that time, it was just like, how can we put this all-star team together and really take over? You know?
Yeah.
And it took time to get to where it is right now. We can't be fucked with. And I'm
can't.
looking the camera right in the face.
Yo, that's,
We can't be
that's
fucked
factual.
with.
No,
That's
it's factual. I went to one of my one of my frat bros, his barber is a dope barber too, down in South Jersey. I don't know if y'all know him. His name Cole, I think.
Yeah.
Cole, yeah.
Cole.
TBT.
Cole,
nice.
Cole cuts my one of my closest frat brothers, Dre. That Cole is his man's. Like how we cool down him and Dre like that. So I went down there as a barber. Like y'all just see cuts. He's like, yo, who cut you? I'm like, I'm thinking my shit fucked up. He's like, nah, it's a good cut. I'm like, I go to my man Mike Sav, but he you might know the other barbers there possibly. He's like, where? I'm like, meet the barber. He's like, nah, guys, that's my dog. Like, so not to say he can't fuck with y'all, but I'm saying like y'all name ring bells. That's why it can't be fucked with because that's South Jersey. That's damn near in Philly. That's damn near in Philly.
No, that's like exit 3. I ain't gonna front. I used to rock the
shout out to
Cole.
Cole.
I used to rock the Duke starting 5. And when I cut the Duke starting 5 off, I was driving to exit 3 to get my shit cut by Cole.
Oh, by Cole? Yeah, Cole a cool dude. That's a cool fly dude too. I fucks with him. Yeah, definitely. But nah, that's it. And this is why I said like when the idea like of From the Chair podcast came about, y'all didn't know like when y'all I think the intro to a podcast was when Darrell wanted y'all to listen to Joe's. And then y'all was like, oh, this is some fly shit. But prior to that, you can ask him for the last 2-3 years, like when I first became into a frat. So in a way, I marketed myself as well, but in a college kid way. Like I joined a frat. Like I said, Darrell laughs because Darrell be telling his dean, Darrell like, yo, I should have did it the way Glenn do. So I'm gonna talk my shit too in my world. And and the way I did that was I started to do a lot of like programs. I started to do a lot with the frat, stuff like that. So I connected myself to the right people, and then it built to where I'm at now. That's why I said my frat brother got me a job and everything like that. Shout out to him. But the reason why I bring all of that full circle is because in a lot of ways we're all the same, all 4 of us. It's just in a different perspective, and the world will love something like this. So I bring that back to say when y'all listen to the podcast, I was already starting to try to build a podcast. I wanted Darrell and I wanted somebody else. We was thinking about going the direction with this female at the time. Darrell was super cool with, super fly with, but she wanted a music podcast. I'm like, people think back to the beginning of the podcast. Like I say, I'm not the
OD knowledge about that.
You got to have super in depth. The reason why Joe and them succeed at a music podcast is because they talking about shit that they putting you on game about that's happening in the studio that they know from the track because they be in the studio. So we couldn't be a music podcast. You feel me? I tried it with somebody else. I just didn't flow with them. So when Darrell hit me like, yo, bro, Meeks and Meeze want to do a podcast. I said, what? I immediately saw the vision of the idea of how do these 2 college kids, how did they get connected so well to these 2 dudes that are simply running the area? Because y'all run the area in terms of a lot. And I don't know if y'all notice it because y'all are in the shop so much. But you go to certain areas, the drug niggas run it. At one point, I remember the Jersey Club was running a lot of shit. Like when I say running shit, I mean like that's the knowledge of what's happening in that area. You
see the impact
like Franklin, like at that time, like Franklin and all of that. Like when we were growing up, like that was a Jersey Club thing. And y'all from North Jersey, like even no, but I'm saying even more North. But what I'm saying is, it was running the area. Like that was at one point you couldn't think of Newark or Patterson or none of those towns without thinking of Jersey Club. Yeah. In our area, it's hard to think of anything else besides Meet the Barber. So that's why I say like this is that's why I like what we doing because it's giving a perspective of like, you know what I'm saying? You get where I'm going with it?
Yeah.
So
like anything y'all put your stamp on, you already know it's gonna be alright.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
I appreciate that. That's dope.
Absolutely. Yeah. Nah, it's definitely. And then like in the clip when y'all told us y'all a frat, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all my niggas now, like, y'all definitely a frat. The way y'all had jackets and shit, like, I had jackets. But I definitely am looking forward to this entire podcast and hope, you know, you get what I'm saying? So, I mean, we've been here for some time. Y'all have anything else y'all want to get into? Like, I definitely think the world as a pilot episode got to understanding From the Chair podcast and all of us. Y'all got anything y'all want to say?
No, that's pretty much it, man. I'm just ready for this season. And
people been asking.
Everybody stays tuned in, you know.
People been asking.
Yeah, they've been asking a lot when they came through the shop. Where can I stream it? Where can I find it? When is it starting?
What's going on with it?
Yeah, so.
Do you have the
Gotta keep the ball going.
Do you have your list of we don't have to go in depth about the topics, but can you read off some of the, or you want me to read off? I have my phone out right now. Just some of the topics that people are going to be able to. We're not going to get into all of them, but some of them that we have coming this season: remixing classics, thoughts on investing, the best ways to gain income, survivor's remorse, making it in life, losing relationships. Damn, who hurt you?
Relax.
I'm reading. I didn't even know that was on. I didn't even know that's a trigger spot.
We gotta play the Marvin's Room in the
Yeah,
background.
word is mine. Like we play some good shit. Like
The way you just slowed down, it was like,
yo, because I didn't read that. But I was like, oh, you heard her. Like
You heard her.
survivor's remorse about a relationship. Oh my god,
these niggas wrote it.
nigga, I know you. That's why you my man's 100 grand. 50-50 in relationships. Oh, that's a good one.
We gotta add how
Niggas in your girl's DM.
how these Heox is traveling, using all that sick time.
You are a hater. You
Yo,
mad
bro.
as hell you lost all your sick time.
For Call of Duty. Boy wasted his sick time for Call of Duty.
Darrell been wasting
Right? I got the flu.
Darrell been
Right in
wasting,
this room.
bro. Darrell been wasting valuable time on Call of Duty since we was kids. Bro, Darrell got in trouble football practice one time when they found out that Call of Duty came out and they skipped practice one day to play Call of Duty.
Yo, bro.
Darrell been doing this for years.
So,
That's
like,
his thing.
real
That's his
quick,
bag.
Quick nerd take. Nerd take. I'm nice. I'm probably like the nicest fucker in Neptune.
I don't think so.
No, I'll kick anybody ass.
I don't think so. I'll call somebody right now.
Yo, bro, I'm really like that. I'm not. It's some nerd shit.
Don't
like
talk
that.
your shit.
Like-
If that's what you into, that's
Like
what you
in
into.
high school, I
Fuck
was
that.
ranked like 50 in New Jersey.
You've been out of high school for a long time.
Yo, we 10 years now. Shout out to them two class of 2011.
Yo,
we 10 years out
We
now.
didn't have no fucking class reunion.
Yo, you remember Chavez told us that they thought I was playing it? I'm like, why do y'all think I'm playing this
Had
shit?
be like planning all this shit. Niggas thought he was playing our reunion. He should have. He didn't want to.
Should've.
Cornballs complaining shit, man. That's why it ain't happened.
talk your shit though, man. Drop your gamer tag, man.
Yeah, I got somebody
Hey, yo.
right now that is nice.
Hey yo, my tag Jerzavelli, my nigga. Shout out to Max B.
Yo, all your names is after a rapper?
Jerzavelli.
That's you?
That's me.
You're always online. Yo, I got alerts that come to my phone. Jerzavelli. I'm like, yo, it's 3 a.m. Phone buzzing, Jerzavelli.
Yo, I'm just mad all his nicknames.
I did not know you were Jerzavelli.
I'm just mad all your nicknames come from another man.
Yeah.
Like, yo, this is getting out of hand.
Rapping another man.
This is a getting out of hand.
That's a tag, bro. It is not.
You want to be called Jersey Valley though? If niggas really started making it a thing, you'll be hyped. Yo, yeah, they call me Jersey
So
Valley.
what's your gamer tag?
Mine? Faded Hat. He gave me my nickname.
Faded
I'm a
Hat.
creative.
He gave me
man.
my nickname Fire though.
Okay.
My gamer tag Fire.
What's yours?
Because I really used to be a faded ass nigga at events.
So when we
you
started
lush.
when we started
Yeah, you little
rocking
lush.
out and here in the game and shit, I was putting Meet the Barber. They're like, nah, you can't do that,
gotta
bro.
do some cool
you gotta
shit.
you gotta switch that shit.
Nah,
up, you know what
because
I'm
people
saying?
will know who you are when you talking crazy. Oh, wait, I know I ain't letting no meet the. That's not like an
Nah,
Instagram.
but
Let me check
my
his.
gamer
That is an Instagram.
That ain't the nigga that be cutting the Migos. That ain't the nigga that be cutting the Migos.
My gamer tag is Commander Said Hey.
Let's go.
What's your gamer tag?
Yo, for real? Commander said, hey. That's
Wow.
common. That's a backstory to that. There's a story behind
is?
that. Yeah, we went to real quick. We went to Collinswood one day. It was me, Meeks, and Unk, and we were just looking. We were at the army store in there, right? We
Yeah.
were looking for. I forget what we was
I know
looking
exactly
for.
what you're talking about.
Maybe some boots or something, or some fatigue jackets we were looking at, right? We was trying to put together like a little idea or whatever. So we're in there, and the guy's in there. And he's like, "Where are you guys from?" And I'm like, "You know, Neptune, Asbury area, whatever." He's like, "Asbury Park. Tell the whole Asbury Park commander said hey." I'm looking at him like, the whole Asbury Park.
It's not Commander from Neptune High School, right?
Nah, bro. But I'm like, the whole Asbury, like, how do, hear ye?
He said he got stayed, nigga.
Right? Unc looking at him like, we better tell them. like, bruh.
You got a gamer tag?
Yeah, my Wakanda 18. I was big on Black Panther. I was big on Black Panther, man. Yeah, bro. Wakanda 18.
Yeah, my shit the coolest. Faded Hat, like that's really me.
That's whack.
No, you're crazy. If
He's
you
really-
saw
no,
me in 2016,
the intro to his name, yeah, my shit really cool as hell.
He got his ass back coming out my shit.
bro, y'all never seen me. Y'all never seen me at a function. I really be the faded nigga at the function.
Nah, man.
That's not nothing to like be
Whack
proud
ass
of.
game.
Y'all did when y'all pulled up to the
Yeah, like, but that's not nothing to be
y'all
proud
pulled up
of.
to
Like,
that little ass hotel.
I've never heard a girl say, "I want the drunk one in the corner sleep." Like,
Yo, LBs don't do that. Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know I had it back in 2016. Don't laugh too hard.
I've
Y'all know
never
I had
heard.
some shit.
I've never heard a girl say that.
Shout out
Like,
to all my old work. Oh no, I do want to talk. That's a podcast. That's a podcast topic because yesterday I had pretty nasty. I saw a lot of my old work. I'm like, yo, oh my god, you a nasty nigga. Like, I definitely want to get to that old work, but nah, they definitely did want the drunk little nigga.
I ain't never heard a girl say that. Nah, yeah, him sleep throwing up on himself. I want him. Like, nah. Yeah, right.
The faded bull.
The faded bull is nuts.
Faded bull is wild funny. Faded
I
bull.
want the faded. I want the
First
faded
off, I
nuts.
don't ever want a girl calling me a bull. Just throw
If
that
she
out
calling
there
you a
too.
bull, she different, guys. She really
I
different.
don't want you, sis. You good?
Yo,
Yeah,
If she calling
nah.
you bull, she definitely had a black and mild before she
North.
said bull.
Yep.
She
Where the-
definitely had a black and
where
mild
the
before
bull
she
from?
said bull.
Not this bull.
Did you say that or did the nigga next to you just say that?
Facts.
golly,
That's different. Yeah,
Definitely.
man.
But fellas, we good?
Yep.
Again, this is From the Chair Podcast, episode 1, season 1. I'm Had.
Swank. Yo, y'all gonna stop pausing. Just keep it going.
Nah, bro, you gotta change it, unfortunately.
said-
You're a representation. You're a representation.
Jers Biggavell.
Cheers, big of bell.
Sound like a
Knees.
plug.
You know how your girl. You know how your girl.
Cheers, big of
You
bell.
know how your girl.
Plugs.
You know how your girl representation of you. Like you're a representation of From the Chair Podcast now. So
Yo.
you out here. We can't have somebody on here talking about they sweet and shit.
They just gave me some new shit. Jersey Big and Val the Plus.
yeah.
Swank sounds crazy.
Definitely. But fellas, we out.
All right.